My name is Sky, and I have some stories to tell. And these stories need to have some context behind them. I am a romantic. I'm an arrow ace. Specifically, I'm Cupid romantic. And with that, it made it very hard to tell, like, if I liked someone or not. I don't. I've never liked anyone. But I got it in my head that, oh, no, I totally like them. Either from outside influence or my own brain trying to convince me that, yeah, no, totally. So, because of that, I have an occasional, like, really bad dating moments where I've dated some people that I definitely shouldn't have, but also have gotten into, like, a few things where it's like, oh, now why would you do that? And so I wanted to talk about some of them. The first one we're going to talk about is JV and Naya. Naya. Naya was Brook. Naya is not Brook, but she's the equivalent of Brook of bullying. This was in an entirely different school, but she's still the equivalent of how Brook was. And Naya never gave a clear reason why she hated me. But anyway, Naya tried to play fake nice girl, and she invited me to come talk to her, and she tried to get really close to me. And at the time, I didn't know why she was doing this. I was just like, oh, she's really popular and she's talking to me. That's so weird. And I'm talking to her and she's like, so, what do you think of JV? Uh, you mean my desk partner? Yeah, you two seem really close, you know? Yeah, we're good friends. You wouldn't have to have a crush on him or anything, would you? And my brain, my brain. Yeah. I think I do have a crush on him. I didn't. This was a very stupid thing to say. But I said it. And Naya had what she wanted. Naya? Naya. Last class of the day. That same day. Goes up to JV and straight up tells him I have a crush on him. I was like, girl, ain't no way. Proceed one of Naya's friends to come up to me and say like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry she's doing that, but like, she also has a crush on JV, and he won't give her the time of day." It worked out for me, didn't work out for her. Not in the sense of me and JV ever dated, but because JV very rationally turned me down, but was like, "You're still a good friend to me." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine with that." You know? Even better, we learned, both me and Naya at the time, and for context, I am under the trans umbrella. So, biologically, I was born female, and at the time, I presented as female. We both learned JV was gay at this time. And JV told us, like, hey, yeah, I'm sorry, but you're not my type. And I was like, yeah, no, that's fine. I understand that. And he told me that, hey, if you were a guy, you know, maybe, maybe. It was the sweetest thing I had ever been told. Like, no chance, no way in hell we would have ever dated. But it was very sweet. And it was so worth it to see Naya's face when he said that. Oh, to me, this new person who just showed up out of nowhere. Because apparently he and Naya had actually gone to the same school together before then. So I was the newbie here. It was still funny though. And I look back at it now with just fondness. And there, before anyone speculates, no, I am not trans because I want to be with JV. I didn't even. Me and JV had already kind of parted ways by the time I realized I was trans. So, yeah. Uh, oh, would you look at that? Well, I have more stories in the love department, but I think they're gonna be their own separate videos, given this video has already gone so long. So, having said that, don't go telling people that somebody has a crush on somebody else. That's just not okay. Don't do that. And I hope you have a fabulous day. Hope you have a wonderful day. I hope I get a better intro, but I meant outro. I misspeak a lot, if you can't tell. And goodbye.